Well, you know, the Big Momma cinematic universe is still young.
That's true.
We could see a fourth one any day now.
If they rebooted it, how do you think they'd do it?
I think
no. Let's clarify.
Kevin
the situation.
Hart as Big Momma.
You're pitching this to me.
Yeah.
I work for Panasonic or whatever.
Okay, well, listen, you can't cast Dwayne Johnson as Big Momma because that doesn't work.
And they already did the fat suit thing for like the
in Central Intelligence.
Movie.
That's right.
No, that is.
Okay, so our plot is so Kevin Hart as Big Momma.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's who you cast because Martin Lawrence is old and nobody cares. So in the fourth one, it's going to be a soft reboot.
Yep.
Trent is now played by Kevin Hart, and Trent followed in Martin Lawrence's footsteps and went to the FBI, right?
Yeah.
So he is in love with some girl that he meets at a coffee shop or something, right? And she's like a music producer or something, and she's fallen in with the wrong crowd. And he doesn't like her new boyfriend, who is probably part of the music industry, has ties to the mob for whatever reason. There's your crime element. So
that's true.
Trent.
Oh, I need to ask you about Shazam after this, but go on.
Okay, yes, we will have our conversation about Shazam in due time. But okay, so, or do you mean Kazam with?
Oh yeah, Kazam. Okay, Isn't that what is that effect called where everybody thinks one wrong thing? There's like a name for it.
The Kuleshov? No, it's not the Kuleshov effect. It's the Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. That's
everybody thinks that Kazam starring Shaq is called Shazam.
Yes. Sorry, go on.
So Kevin Hart plays what's his name. So the only way that he can help the girl that he's interested in and spy on what's his name is to disguise himself as the girl's grandma, who is visiting Los Angeles for the weekend, right?
Oh, I'm visiting Los Angeles for the weekend.
There's so many wonderful things to do on the ship, Adam. So
why is she visiting Los Angeles?
Okay, so she's visiting Los Angeles because I don't know, she just wants to see her granddaughter. So
no,
what Kevin
Hart to do better than that.
Okay, she's promoting her book, which she wrote about something.
It's gotta be funny. It's gotta be funny, Michael. What is it?
She wrote. You know Marie Kondo, how she writes about like organizing your dresser to give you happy feelings or something like that.
Okay. What's that called? It's feng shui.
Yeah, feng shui. And she won't be called Hattie Mae Pierce, obviously, because that was the name of the original Big Momma, as everybody knows. So she wrote a book about feng shui, like Marie Kondo. And what happens is she comes to L.A. to sign her book, and but she gets hit by a car or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's in the hospital.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, no, she's in a coma.
Okay.
But her granddaughter doesn't know.
Oh, the real one doesn't know.
Yeah,
this is the real one.
The real grandma gets hit by a car and goes into a coma. There will be no blood or anything because we gotta. All the kids are gonna come see this movie, of course.
That's right. They'll pack the theaters.
Yeah, they'll pack the theaters. Okay, so Kevin Hart gets the idea. Okay, well, what's her face's grandma that.
This is the ultimate. If you saw a commercial for this, you'd be like, "What the fuck are they thinking?"
Well, I mean, they fucking remade Overboard. Why
I know
not
exactly,
this?
But that's what I'm saying. Is you'd see it and be like, "What?" That's cool. That's what I wanted.
Oh man, I can disguise myself as not Hattie Mae Pierce. I don't have a good Kevin Hart. I'm sorry. Kevin Hart's like, I can disguise myself as grandma and spy on what's his face boyfriend, right? And then that's the plot. That's your setup.
All right.
But then it turns out that evil what's his face boyfriend has been smuggling diamonds in dolls, like the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie.
Oh yeah, that's what they'd say. They'd call it that they wouldn't say smuggling jewels. They'll say that every time.
And then in the climax, remember that part? Big Momma's one where the bad guy punches Martin Lawrence in the fat suit in the face, and it like rips off part of the mask, and you can like see his mustache.
The funniest part about this is how much you're fucking laughing at that. What about it, huh?
I don't know, it's funny. That's all I wanted to say.
There's no way she'd be like, I'm gonna get with Martin Lawrence after that, right? I mean, just a quick sanity check, right? Like we're all clear on that.
I think the character's name was Malcolm. I don't remember.
Well, you know what I mean. Man, that is really such a...
That was quite the...
What were we gonna talk about that wasn't Big Momma? We're moving on. No, oh wait, I was gonna ask you one more thing. You have to come up... Okay, you've got the premise. You have to come up with one sweet comedy scene.
Okay, so we gotta come up with a comedy setup. So... Okay, so... Kevin Hart, Big Momma.
as opposed with Hattie Mae Piers or whatever.
She wants to spy on Jewel's smuggling boyfriend.
Oh, of course.
So he says, "Why don't you come over for dinner?" Right. So that's your comedy setup.
What are we supposed to be doing? Oh, there's a little man to kill.
I think we're waiting for Flood to show up. Anyways, back to the more important things.
Yes.
Why don't you come over for dinner? So then he's like, okay, I'm going to make what can I need to make? So like, but because he's a man, he struggles to make dinner for everybody, right?
Yeah. That'll have the audience on the. Oh.
So he's like, I don't know how do I make mashed potatoes? I don't know how.
Oh, we'll make something easy, like mac and cheese in the microwave.
And of course, you gotta have the comic relief sidekick, right?
Like Paul Giamatti, right?
Yeah. So yeah, why not? He'll work for scale.
He'll be like the Bill Murray showing up in Ghostbusters.
Yes, it'll be like that. So
everybody will clap and stand up in the theater. It's Paul Giamatti!
So Kevin Hart will be like, come over to my girlfriend's or my wannabe girlfriend's house, Paul Giamatti, and help me cook. And he'll be like, okay. And he'll be dressed like he was in The Illusionist.
Fuck! Sorry, what? Okay. What's that fucking Paul Peters big movie?
Max Keebler's big movie?
Paul Giamatti's definitely in that, right?
I don't think so.
He has to be. He's in every movie that's that.
I like you flailing around. You know what? Why don't I have a sword? I should have a sword.
Because you fucking suck, mate. Alright.
I've been so busy talking about Kevin Hart Big Momma reboot that I forgot to get a sword.
I'm paying 15% more attention to the game now. Okay, sorry, I'm throwing off your groove. You're gonna throw me out the window. Go on, let's see.
So it's like, okay, I'm gonna make a souffle. Because you know the thing about souffles is that if you make a loud noise, they collapse.
Oh yeah.
So the setup is Kevin Hart Big Momma is trying to keep big loud noises from happening in the kitchen. But Paul Giamatti brought his yap dog. Isn't this amazing?
I don't understand how it's like he never stopped to even think about it. It's like it is like you've already thought about this. So Kevin Hart's running around the kitchen trying to stop all the noises, trying to that damn dog.
Yeah, and of course he'll be doing his Big Mom voice the whole time, right?
That's right.
And he'll be waddling around.
There'll be a scene where he like grabs the dog by the scruff and he's yelling at it in his real voice. And everybody's looking.
Don't you fucking scream at me, you dog!
And then everybody's looking, and he's like.
Then he like lifts up like a piece of paper. He's like, I know a good. What the fuck do you call those? The vets that like take the balls.
What?
You know when you spay and neuter a dog, right?
But take
So
the balls.
he's gonna pick up like a magazine with like an advertisement for the veterinarians that spay and neuter dogs, right? And he's gonna be like, "Don't make me take you to the dog."
Yeah, and then everybody looks at him.
And then it'll be funny because the dog understands what's on the paper.
But that's
and
true.
stops.
But the joke I was trying to make was that he starts like swearing in his real voice at the dog and like holding it really aggressively, and then everybody's looking, and then he's like, "Oh, sorry, my asthma's kicking up," or some shit like that. It sounds like your asthma's kicking up. That sounds real though, right? Everybody's staring at him, and he's like, "You fucking little fucking mutt."
Listen, you little fucking mutt.
And then he's like,
"Oh,
asthma's
Sherry,
kicking up.
I didn't see you there." and then
This is Big Momma. What is this fucking shitty reboot called?
Bigger Mama.
I was desperately trying to come up with like a real sounding name, but that is so fucking stupid. I was gonna say like Big Mama's condo or some stupid shit, but that's way better. Bigger Mama. Bigger Mama's house. That's so bad. I want to clarify.
And then the scene ends with a comedic grace note as Sherry's phone goes off. And then the noise is so loud that it pops the souffle.
After Kevin Hart does everything to stop the dog from fucking exploding or whatever.
Yes.
And then right after that is when the tender scene happens out in the lawn, right? At nighttime.
Yeah, so you gotta have that beat as well. Where, Sherry, we'll just call the new girlfriend Sherry after the girlfriend from the original film. She's talking about how, she's struggling to make it in her music career. And Kevin Hart's there in the Big Momma prosthetics. And he's just like, "You gotta follow your dreams, Sherry. You gotta follow your dream." And I like
Kevin
your
Hart
boyfriend.
character's pretty sexy,
I think
isn't
your boyfriend's smuggling jewels.
What did you call them? You
Sherry, I think your boyfriend's smuggling diamonds and dolls like the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie.
Dude, wait, there's definitely a joke in Big Momma where Martin Lawrence is like, "Oh, that Martin Lawrence character's pretty sexy, isn't he?" Right?
Oh yes, he does. Like there was the part where.
What are we doing?
Where?
Why?
There's supposed to be flood. There's probably a pod infector somewhere we have to be missed. But there's the part in the original Big Momma where he's in the bed and he's like about to go to bed asleep, but then the power goes out and Sherry decides to climb in bed with him because he thinks he's her grandma.
Right.
And then he's just like, "Big Momma, why do I feel something pressing against my butt?"
I remember that shit
like, "Oh,
joke.
sorry, that's my flashlight." And then he reaches into the cover and pulls out a flashlight.
You think it's his
funny
cock, but it's his
because you think
flashlight.
it's a penis.
That's right. That is so funny. But that's not what I was talking about. That's not even what I said. You just brought that up. I was talking about the joke where he like says like, "Oh, he's sexy," but he's talking about himself.
Yeah, that happens in that scene though. Like they're in the bed together.
Okay.
And he's talking about,
okay.
"Well, don't you have a crush on Malcolm?"
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounded real. I was gonna say we could put it in our movie, our sweet new reboot, but it sounds like
Remember the hilarious comedy situation?
We're not hacks or anything. We can't
Remember
stoop
the
that
hilarious comedy situation where Big Momma is having her birthday at Sherry's house. The real Big Momma came back from vacation a day early.
Oh shit!
So they're like celebrating, and then Martin Lawrence is like, "Oh my goodness, I gotta go upstairs and rest my aching feet." And then he walks out of frame, and then the real Hattie Mae Pierce walks in frame from the other side, and then they're like,
beat the
and
shit
then
out of each
everybody
other.
in the scene's like, "What? How did she do that?"
Oh yeah. Okay, next movie. What do we? I can't take it anymore, Big Momma. I can't take it.
I've been in this room for hours.
It does feel like it.
Yeah.
How
okay.
I remember this. Is this room just like broken where it's like there'll be 10 minutes?
Eventually, that door will open and a bunch of enemies.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's so cool. Did you hear that on your end, or is all audio
The
off?
weird, distorted death yelp.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Okay, so what I want to talk about is a special day. Yeah, I deserve that. I clipped through the wall!
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, keep doing that. It never stops being funny. What are people thinking right now watching this is my question.
They like it. I'd have thought.
I bet.
If you like Big Momma, you like that last 45 minutes. That's all I'll say. So that means pretty much everybody's on board, I'd have thought.
Oh, God.
I want to clarify, if my movement seems weird, it's because I'm literally lying down in my chair right now. I didn't move the microphone, though.
During discipline.
The problem is I could barely see the screen. But it's only legendary, like I said.
Yeah, I mean, it's... How long is this elevator gonna move down? Oh. Wait, where are you? Oh.
Are you facing the wrong way like an ape?
Yes, I was like a Halo 3 monkey man.
What the? What? Oh, there's little... Oh! Okay, hold on. I actually screamed like the Arbiter there. Oh! 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 Did you know Keith David was the cat from Coraline?
Yes, you said that in the last session.
Oh.
I was talking about how I don't remember Coraline at all. I'm just like, it's pretty memorable.
It's like pretty memorable. That's me, my voice.
Why did I slip into my Alonzo voice? That's my question.
I was gonna say.
But everybody's played Super Mario!
That's... I don't remember that being your Alonzo voice. There's a bit more bass in there, I'd have thought.
Hey guys, it's me, Alonzo.
Wait a minute. There's a bit of a difference. You should probably stop using this sword.
Oh!
I want... my waveforms look interesting. I'm gonna warn you right now. I don't think we set this up right.
Well, listen, it wouldn't be a ZBros playthrough if they didn't look interesting.
It's true. I just think they're a little louder than, than you might have.
I think this is the first time we spent that much time talking about Big Momma. So
yeah, but not the first time we spent that long talking about some
came
bullshit.
up a few times.
I don't think it did. I think it only came up once, which is a new record for you.
True. I'm usually a big perpetrator of recycling jokes. Like half of ZBros is just me talking about funny things Eric said in another playthrough.
That's true. And then I forget them, but you remember them perfectly.
Like Super Mario Drug Lord 65. Like I bet Eric forgot about that one.
Every time you say it, I'm like, oh yeah. Ah!
Oh fuck! Lay down suppressing fire in the right flank!
That was so close. So many times. Alright.
Okay. Just realized the microphone's been kind of far away. Probably good.
It's true.
Was that you? Did you hit me in the back, you goon?
No, but I can if you want.
You small man.
You're getting killed by a sentinel.
You little man, you small gentleman.
You tiny fella.
Tiny fella.
Tiny husband.
A little fella came out. A little hairy fella.
Little hairy fella once said.
Good, so Ollie the Human Z came home and started trying things on with the missus.
He had to go with the missus.
No, he did not.
And in the end, she got with Oliver. That wasn't me. Have you ever heard "It Wasn't Me" by Shaggy?
It wasn't me, man. I have heard the running gag from what is that movie where Harlan Williams goes to Mars? You remember this film? It was like a comedy film where Harlan Williams plays like a mentally unstable man of about like 35 years old, or maybe it was Curtis Armstrong. I don't remember. I get them mixed up from time to time because of that guy from Robot and Monster.
It's like a man under us. Oh. Yeah, okay.
But Harlan Williams goes to Mars. In the comedy bit, his catchphrase is, "It wasn't me." Because everybody else is like a trained astronaut. It's kind of like that movie Biodome. You remember Biodome?
Yes.
I heard Pauly Shore and some other asshole get trapped in a dome with these scientists, and like there's this one scientist man who's just like, "We gotta do everything by the book." And then he's like the comedic foil to Pauly Shore and the other asshole.
Yeah,
and
okay.
So it's a similar structure where the captain of the Mars mission is like this upstanding Buzz Aldrin type person. Come back here, heretic.
Got so excited.
Oh, I got him. I stuck him. And then it did nothing. But yeah, so they go to the moon and the Buzz Aldrin captain's like the comedic foil. And then at the end, everybody turns against the captain because Harlan Williams is just too lovable.
Oh, it wasn't me. Okay. Do you know the song that the fat rat sings in Barnyard? 2006.
Is it
when he's like, "Oh, bombastic, Mr. Bombastic."
Is it different from "I will stand my ground"?
Yes, it is. It's quite different.
Back down.
Yes, it is quite different.
Remember
Although
how Kevin James voices Odie in the movie when he sounds nothing like the guy they got for the show, who was clearly much better.
Kevin James. We all know why Kevin James is there. Let's not beat around the bush here. Let's not beat around the block.
No, I don't think Adam Sandler or Happy Madison had anything to do with Barnyard.
No, I'm in, that